Yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. Green Eyes, I see you. Ron Boggs, I see you. A few more people in the cut. Come on out and say hello. You're now rocking with the best. I fucked around earlier, y'all, and I was supposed to be doing a show on liposuction, but we're going to get that tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m. because I was going to do it at 9 because, you know, a lot of the ladies, they be up, they be taking care of the kids. I don't be wanting to mess with them when they taking care of the household chores and they get home from work holding it down. So we're going to do that tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll probably do it at 8 o'clock, do it an hour earlier than 9 o'clock. I was running around like a wild person without his head on. You did? Trying to get things right. 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 How y'all doing today, though? Y'all good? What y'all smoking on? What you smoking on, Ron? What's in your spliff? Yo, I heard something today, y'all. I heard something today that touched me so bad, I said I was going to play it early. I heard something, I had to post it. I had to post it. It touched my heart. It touched my heart. I got to play it for y'all. It touched my heart. It touched my heart. It touched my heart. It touched my heart. Facts of life. It touched my heart. I heard something today that I got to let y'all hear. I got to let y'all hear this shit. I got to let y'all hear this shit. All jokes aside, I got to let y'all hear this shit. The shit touched me so hard. Because I didn't think that people really think like this no more. I want y'all to hear this right quick. Shout out to the sister that did this today on Instagram. Shout out to the sister that did this today on Instagram. I got to give her props for this because when I heard this shit, y'all, pay attention. I want y'all to listen to something. Here you go. Hold on. Hold on right quick. Got to set this up. This shit right here hit me so hard. I had to let y'all hear it. I had to let y'all hear it. I had to let y'all hear it. If I could find it right quick. Hold on. I just had it. Let me see if I can let y'all hear this right quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. FTC, I see you. Give me 1 second to put this up for y'all. Let me see. Why can't I hear this shit, man? God damn. There you go. Oh, I ain't got the thing hooked up. My fault. I don't have the Bluetooth hooked up. I got it connected. There it is. It's connected. Make sure y'all can hear this right quick because this bugged me out. Why isn't this shit playing? Hold on, y'all, because this should be getting me mad. This will be getting me mad. See, this what gets me mad. Trying to get this shit going. Matter of fact, I might have to cut this off. Hold on, let me cut it off right quick. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it off and see if I can play this shit because this is something that I think need to be heard. This is something that needs to be heard. Seriously. If I can get this shit to play. Hold on. Yeah, I want to let y'all hear this. Give me a second right quick. Hold on, it's coming. I wanted y'all to hear this shit because this shit touched my heart. Oh, I want this shit played. This shit got me hot. This is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever. So that I... Okay, pay attention to this, y'all. Listen to this.
It's power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all
Hold on. Why does shit stop playing when it comes to the daggone? Oh, this shit make me mad. Lola Montana, I see you in the building, sis. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to play this right quick. I need y'all to hear this shit. This shit got me bugging. When I heard this today, it touched me, man, because it don't seem like there's too many genuine people like this no more. Pay attention, y'all.
It's trash. Throw it out. It's a...
Oh, God. Why is this shit? The devil be gone. The devil is always working, man. Here you go.
That's long overdue. I'm tired of hearing pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that'll make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Did y'all hear that shit? Did y'all hear that shit? Did y'all hear the sister? Did y'all hear the sister? Y'all need me to play that sister again because that sister right there, that sister was something special. I'm gonna play it again.
Discussion that's long overdue. I'm tired of hearing pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
That's a fact. That's a real cold-blooded fact. I needed to hear that shit, man. Shout out to all the real women. Shout out to all the real men, because you know what? If I say something like that, if a man says something like that, we are male chauvinists. If a man says something like that, we're a male chauvinist. That shit was some of the realest shit I heard. Yo, you know what, y'all? Why is it that nowadays, facts, Ron Books, why do it feel like, if I'm wrong, correct me, to the ladies in the, Lola Montana, I see you in the building, sister. I'm glad you pulled up. We got some more sisters that's going to pull up, but why does it seem like the majority of our women today don't care about love no more? Why does it seem like the majority of society today doesn't care about love anymore? You know what? It's so sad when somebody you love or you care about lets you know in a part of a relationship or during a relationship or after the relationship or before the relationship, this is nothing but money. Like, do you know sometimes it hurts to know that you can love a woman with all your fucking heart, but if your money or if you aren't giving your money to the woman that you love with all your heart, your love is disregarded. How come a man, when we meet a woman, all we want to know is she loyal to us, she respects us, and she's going to listen? How come with women, some women, not all, because there are some great women out there that want to be the crutch for their man, want to be the support for their man, but how come some women just have this wicked spirit thinking they're supposed to drain and take from a man? Lola Montana said, because the majority of them care about clout, not love. You see, it seems like today, if a man is not financially going to contribute to a woman, she has no respect for him. He doesn't even have the value of knowledge self. They will overlook the fact that he has knowledge itself. He's going to love you, be a good provider, a good nourisher. They will overlook the fact of that for vanity, for clothes. They go to Mary J. Blige concerts. They have on Ferragamo boots. They have on Gucci sneakers. They have on Gucci clothes. And 9 out of 10 times, they don't even have their own apartments. Why the only thing a man wants is love, but the only thing a woman wants is security? Am I bugging out? I noticed this. Once a woman gets her money or gets a good job or gets a substantial financial career, she is no longer concerned about sharing. She's concerned about her existence. All she's concerned about is her independence. Lola said because they are not happy with themselves, so they drain all the love from others thinking they will make them happy. Yo, Lola, I'm really starting to believe that shit. Shout out to Lola Montana. Shout out to Black to the P. Shout out to my brother. That's a woman. That's a woman. See, because if guys, if we say this, we're male chauvinists. We don't have no heart. All we care about is our money. But it seems like some women, not all, seems like some women, a high majority of the women, all they care about is our money. Not their money, our money. A woman who doesn't love herself cannot love you. Damn, Lola. You're breaking my heart tonight, girl. Is it me or it seemed like we love the women, like she said, that don't love themselves? Ain't that something, y'all? You seen the movie Pretty Woman? See the movie Pretty Woman back in the days with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts? Julia Roberts was a prostitute. Julia Roberts was a prostitute. She was known for sexually serving men for their money. Sexual pleasures for cash. She didn't care about it. We didn't care about it. Straight up prostitute. She was getting that money. She was a high label prostitute. She wasn't them prostitutes that be sucking cock for $2 and $3. No, you had to have that bag, like Heidi Fleiss. Shout out to Heidi Fleiss. Went down as one of the biggest madams ever. See, when Richard Gere found her one night, he was out there, rich millionaire, out there one night chilling and seen her on the strip. He was intrigued by her look. Then he was intrigued by her attitude because, you know, he was from a high, wealthy scale, bougie attitude, but she was from the street. Fell in love. Lola said, some women are with men for status and wealth, not for love and respect. Ron Bourke said, some of them still don't know what love is. They think it's about the man spending. Yo, Ron, you been there too? You know what's a hurtful feeling, ladies? Can I just give some advice? You know what's a hurtful feeling, ladies? We will give you anything that you want, need, and desire. But the sad part about it is, to some women, it's still not enough. You know why? Because we got to start thinking right. Let's go. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? That shit hit different, y'all. Let me let y'all hear something from a man's heart. Listen to this, y'all.
First of all, don't give your strength to women. Like, what does that mean? Don't give your money, yourself, your essence, who you are to women, because that has brought teams down. This is how powerful women are. We have the ability to bring down teams. So be careful, son. Like, don't give your strength to just any old woman, because she can bring you down, right? If she doesn't have your best interest at heart.
A good man will try with you until the very last drop of his love dies, all along hoping you change. He loves hard, so his feelings die slow. But once he stops loving you, you will never get that back.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? The first lady is an older woman, and she said, fellas, make sure you do not give your love to the wrong woman. See, these is women talking. See, I didn't want to make it seem like this was chauvinistic. I didn't want to give you a bunch of men talking. I wanted to give you some women talking. And then I wanted to give you the response, the rebuttal from a man, how he feels. Do you know how hard it is for a man to love you, women? Yo, ladies, do you know how hard it is for a man to love you? Am I lying, Ron? See, the gift and the curse with this street shit that they don't tell y'all is hard. See what Ron said? Once the love stops, it's over. Real spit. That shit won't come. Yo, it's so hard. Yo, and when you love somebody, I'm not talking about you like somebody. I'm talking about you love somebody. See, a lot of women don't believe that a man can love you dearly. I'm here to tell you, you're so wrong. Let me tell you something. A man will love you so much, it will destroy everything about him. It will destroy his mindset. It will destroy his health. It will destroy his self-security. It'll destroy his confidence within. It'll destroy his sociable skills. See, love is real, y'all. I'm not talking about no pussy. Anybody can get some pussy. I'm talking about love. Like, you ever miss somebody so much it hurt to go to sleep? You ever miss somebody so much when you go to sleep, feel like you was asleep for 2 and 3 hours, you might have been asleep for 2 or 3 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Y'all ever know? Do y'all know about love, ladies? See, love with a man is very naive. Y'all think love with a woman is naive. Love with a man is very naive. Some men love because they didn't get that love from their mother. Some men love because they got the love from their mother. Ain't that some fucked up shit? Some men run to love because they never received love from their mother. And some men, they want to love because they receive love from their mother. That's me. That's me. I got a horoscope reading yesterday. My man, mom, she be reading. She said, Dice, let me read you. I'm like, I ain't got no time for that shit. She was like, nah, baby, give me like 10 minutes of your time. My spirit world has been telling me to read you. It's something about you I need to read you. So you know what I did? I sat down. I spoke to her. She asked me a couple of questions. She shuffled the cards. Spoke to her, asked me some more questions. She shuffled the card again. She spoke to me, asked me some more questions, and shuffled the card. She told me to cut the deck of cards. Oracle cards, Lola. She told me to cut the deck of cards. She told me to cut the deck of cards into 3 stacks. Into 3 even stacks, 3 uneven stacks, just into 3 piles. She said, when I get through, when I put them in the 3 piles, she told me to flip over the top cards. The first card revealed love, just a loving spirit, a loving spirit. She was like, the first card, Dice, says that you just feel love. You full of love. But there was a barbed wire. And there were dogs growling. It was love, my heart, with a barbed wire, with dogs growling. She said, your love is so hard and it's so pure, you've locked it away and you have it guarded. The second card that she pulled over is talking more about love. It said that I was searching for a love that is hard to find. Now, them first two fucked me up. She said I was a loving person. I was guarded. That fucked me up because she read me. The second one said searching for love. The card said not me as a person running around searching for love. She said my heart and my spirit was yearning and searching for a love like mine. I don't know how you know, Ron. Lola Montana, I don't know if you know about this or you got some spiritual shit with you. This is exactly what she said to me, Lola, and you just scared me when you said that shit because when she was shuffling my cards, Lola, she was like, why are they just jumping like this? These cards is just rambling. They want to talk. Your spirit is trying to tell me something. When you said that shit, the hairs on my arms. Let me show y'all something. I'm not joking. When she said that shit, y'all, the hairs on my arms raised. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? The hairs, y'all see that? Y'all see the hairs on my arms? Them shit still raised over that. Still raised over that. The third card. Jesus Christ. Y'all ready for this shit? The third card said I was destroying myself because of fears. Can't make this shit up, y'all. The minute she said that, a tear just ran down my eye. Facts. Y'all know I'm a waterhead, so I ain't gonna tell y'all no lies. The minute she said that, a slow tear just ran down my eyes. She said, your mother has said to tell you that. Remember what she used to always tell you. She said, I'm hearing your mother say, remember what she used to always tell you. And she told me so many things. I'm like, Dad, is this lady playing? Then I just heard my mother saying that shit crystal clear. She said, baby, I'm not going to always be there to calm you down. Official Eyes, how you doing, girl? What you doing up, man? I'm sorry, I fell asleep early. I thought y'all was going to be asleep. See that? I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to come and chill with me. Yo, Lola, you just scared the shit out of me. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. You just scared the shit out of me. You just scared the shit out of me, Lola. Don't do that shit. It's the second time you got my hairs on my motherfucking arms raising. Love today seems like, not all cases, but a majority of the cases, it's just convenient. Love seems like it's a convenience today. And the reason why I was thinking about that is because there was a whole bunch of things on my heart. I was thinking about what they were saying about Dr. Jaws. Because I'm not biased. Do I care about that? No, I don't. Do I care to comment about that? No, I don't. But do I care to talk about that? Yes, I do. Not about his situation. I'm talking about an overall situation. To pay attention to something. Death to all pedophiles, death to all sex offenders. I'm not talking about jail. I'm talking about death, a horrific death. If you can put them, matter of fact, if you're not gonna kill them instantly, put them somewhere and have them tortured for the rest of their life. I did a post on my community board I want y'all to go all look at. Matter of fact, I'm going to read it to you. I posted this earlier. I'm going to read it to y'all right now. This is what it says. I said my family was different. This is why I stand out. I don't care who is a sex offender because my circle is tight. I don't care about subscribers or views. I can't even go support certain platforms because of their supporters and mods alone. This is why I stay in my own lane. Grown ass dudes doing police work disrespectfully. Dudes need to mind their business. I don't respect no police activities. You people are applauding. You people are applauding a dude that looks up people's backgrounds. When did gangsters start doing that? Like, Ron, when did gangsters start looking up niggas' backgrounds? But these niggas is on YouTube supporting this nigga. I had to subscribe. I unsubscribed to 12 platforms. Dudes are straight frauds. And if you show me your company, you would show me your character. I'm really disgusted with all of these YouTube federal agents. All of y'all should have been swallowed. Big Dice stamps this shit. And I'm going to tell you why after we get into this Jaffe.
Streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tax. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, marriage shit, Tower music, nigga. Go.
Facts. Official Eyes says she was watching Brother Polite. I know they railroaded him too. They railroaded him. Shit is crazy, man. I listened to Brother Polite one day. I didn't even fuck with Brother Polite at first, y'all. I used to think the nigga was crazy. That man ain't crazy. He reminds me of Malachi York. You notice all of our leaders, all of our important leaders, they try to lock them away and then cage them away. Love is very, very dangerous nowadays in this world. It's not, it seemed like it's not balancing out. Like, remember back in the days when we used to be on the seesaws, you could be right there side, straight up looking at each other, balanced, just looking at each other on the seesaws. Rockstar, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. It seemed like it's not balancing off, y'all. The world is too nosy. The whole situation with Dr. Jaws, respectfully, that's his business. Respectfully, that's his business. Number one, death to all pedophiles, but we don't know that situation. You know why I thought about that? I thought about Chuck Berry. I thought about the late, great Chuck Berry. The late, great Chuck Berry was also given sexual assault and locked up for sexual misconduct. He was locked up because of a 15-year-old white woman that had sex with him when he was 19 years old. My birthday, September the 10th, beloved. I have situations in my family. Now, this may not be right to y'all, but I'm trying to tell you the truth because people don't understand. There are people that have to be registered sex offenders just because of terms of love, not because they sexually assaulted anybody, just because you have 1 count or 2 counts or 3 counts or through 4, whatever it should be. There are stipulations and reasons why certain counts are made. See, this is what I don't like. Niggas up here applauding niggas for doing background checks on niggas. That's not your fucking job. That's police shit. I don't trust that shit. Number one, if you live somewhere where you know there's a registered sex offender in your neighborhood and he's not, if you hear there's a registered sex offender in your neighborhood, it is your job and your responsibility as a parent and a person that lives in that neighborhood, if you feel as though, to call and see about that person being registered for being a sex offender. But I don't think it's my business to be looking up sex offenders in fucking Missouri. I don't think it's my business to be looking up sex offenders in fucking Hawaii. I don't think it's my business to be looking up sex offenders in fucking California. You know why? I'm not a bounty hunter. And I don't do research on sex offenders. Like, don't get it twisted. Death to all pedophiles. But let me ask y'all something. Think about this scenario. My great-grandmother married my great-grandfather when she was 15 years old. My great grandfather was 21 years old when they got married. They were dating for about a year. So you could say 20 and 14 they were dating. In the state of North Carolina back in the days, I don't know if y'all know this. See, laws have changed. In the states back in the days, once you were 13 years old, once you had an administration, once you had an administration, ladies, y'all was deemed as adults. Pay attention. How many people in here saw the movie The Color Purple? How many people saw the movie The Color Purple? Let's talk for a minute. How many people in here, by the sign of dice cubes, saw the movie The Color Purple? Anybody? Anybody in here saw the movie The Color Purple? Oprah Winfrey? Danny Glover? Anybody but a dead body? Thank you, Official Eyes. They will have me up here sitting there going crazy. If you remember in The Color Purple, when Danny Glover came to Celie's father's house, do you remember they were kids? They were 16 and 14. Whoopi Goldberg was 16 and Nettie was 14 years old. Danny Glover was damn near 40 years old. 33 to be exact, 34 to be exact. See, back in the days, if a child's mother gave them permission to get married, you can get married at 13 in the South. Black to the P, salute, beloved. Did y'all know that? Do you know right now in North Carolina at 16 you can get married? Do you know that? I'm not saluting Dr. Jaws. I don't fuck with him. Something was always weird about him. But let's say it was kids. Say he was 18 and she was 16. Say if he was 19 and she was 16. Say if he was 20 and she was 15. And say her parents found out that they were dating, two kids in love. And her parents went and said, you know what? My daughter, because you know how we are as parents, we don't want you dealing with him. He's not for you. He's from the street. He's too old. You should be dating somebody your age. How many times as parents have we told our daughters that, the ones that have daughters? To the parents that have daughters, to the women and men, how many times have you looked at your child when they feel as though they're grown and say, yo, he's too old for you? That's a fact. That's a fact, Black to the P. The mugshot was grown. The mugshot was 100% grown. I said he was weird. I don't know nothing about it. But one thing I do say, it's none of our fucking business, though. Respectfully, it's nobody in this chat fucking business. You know why? Because ain't none of us around him and ain't none of our kids around him, and we don't live in his neighborhood. Definitely a weirdo. Definitely a weirdo. In different countries, it's their cultures. Do you know Tom Hanks? Pay attention to this. Do you know Tom Hanks is exiled out of the United States of America? Do you know Tom Hanks, the only time he can come to the United States of America is by what? Diplomatic immunity, because he has been convicted and arrested for pedophilia. Tom Hanks is into children. Do you know right now on the internet, there is a website that the government is not trying to ban, that's letting work every day about grown men interacting with children, little boys. See, this is my thing. If you ain't gonna kill a nigga for touching a kid, what you talking about it for? See, you're not doing it to save nobody. Who on YouTube you saving from him doing that? First of all, yeah, public record. If people, let me explain something to you. If you felt as though you wanted to know that much about him, everybody in this motherfucking chat can go up to a sex offendery and registry and look for him. But think about this. If you live in Brooklyn, aren't you going to be looking into sex offenderies in Brooklyn? Who's going to take the time to live in Brooklyn to go look up somebody in a sex offendery in Texas? Not me. My life is too motherfucking important. I ain't got no time to be looking up no nigga shit. Number one, if you looking up a nigga shit, you police. Unless you getting money with a nigga and the niggas around your motherfucking position and block. Why are you so I don't trust these niggas on the fucking internet. I'm not going to give no niggas no passes. Niggas up here talking about, yo, shout out to this nigga for what? Shout out to him for what? And everybody that passed that picture around, shame on you. Everybody that passed that picture around, shame on you. To the people that sent the picture to me, shame on you, because this is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to mind your business. You know why? You can't.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
You heard there was a nigga that was tough, but I swear to God, he still told, y'all. He still told. And Lola, Montana, I'll be honored if you give us a couple of nights out the month or a couple of days out your schedule to come up here and do some readings for us. That's I would love for you to come do that with us, man. Like, all jokes aside, man, I will be the first guinea pig. I will be the first guinea pig and let you read the tarot cards on me on the Big Dice Chronicles. And if anybody want to get in touch with Miss Lola Montana, she can come up here and give y'all her information so y'all can get in touch with her for a personal reading. And if you have the heart to come up on the stage, if she's with it, she can give y'all a reading here. I appreciate that. At least she didn't say no. You see what she said, y'all? She said, I will think about it. Like my mother said, I'm better than saying no. Back in the days, I go, yo, mom, can I get some money? She go, I'll think about it. And my mother be like, boy, get your ass the fuck away from me. I ain't got no goddamn money. That shit ain't in my budget this week. That's when she meant no. But if Mom, can you give me some money? Can I get a pair of sneakers? Can I get a pair? I'll think about it. That's better than saying no. Cuba, what up, beloved? We got Cuba Del Bronx in the building. My brother from another mother. Mirata me Yoko. To my Boricuas. Shout out to my man Latin Pain, y'all. Shout out to my man Latin Pain, man. Go over there and subscribe to the motherfucking Latin Pain, man. Word up. These is facts. Like I said, did I think he was weird? Yep, I could tell that by the dog he had. but I'm just from a different era, y'all, and I was taught to mind my business. Sooner or later, y'all gonna figure it out. I was taught to mind my business. Yo, Black, what up, brother?
What's going on, Dice? How you?
Live, free, blessed, stress-free, looking good, smelling good, smoking on that gumbo.
Cool, bye. I'm about to come fuck with you, cool, in about 2 minutes. I just wanted to talk to Dice about something real quick. When you say people need to mind their business, we do understand that this man is a public figure now because he is a YouTuber.
Facts.
So if he's a YouTuber, he's a public figure. I don't give a fuck where he live at. You know what I'm saying? He's known to travel, right?
Got a point there, beloved.
So even though he don't live in your town, that don't mean he can't travel to it.
Right.
And a lot of people that abduct, and I'm not saying that his charge got anything to do with children, but those that do abduct children, they travel states and different cities to abduct children. They rarely do it around their own homes.
You ain't never lied.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you know what they said too statistically? It's mostly done like the movie. What was that? Black Balloon. What was that movie? With the man with the balloon. It was balloons. It was something with balloons. Mask.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Black Mask. Yo, bro.
I didn't see it.
I don't want to spoil the movie, but go watch the movie Black Mask, man. Everything. It was like, yo, Black. He was right across. Yo, I don't want to spoil.
I think it's definitely our job, Dice, to spread awareness. If this is what's going on, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but if he was protruding on YouTube as a good dude who's take care, you know, who handle it, who he want to see the best, like, you know what I'm saying, it's the image, you know what I'm saying. So if he's been doing that, you know what I'm saying, if he does have them charges, that was no teenage picture, that wasn't no 18, 19-year-old picture, that was a grown-ass man in that picture, you know what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got to make awareness.
That sent me the pictures. Shout out to the sister that dug up and that found the pictures. Because like I said, they lied and told me they dug. But anyway, like I told them was when they did it, I said, that's the shit. I ain't gonna lie, Black. I said, that's what chicks do. You know, women is nosy.
But it ain't even got nothing to do with it.
If you would have found something like that, I would have looked at it honorably.
Yeah, but I think even if the chicks found it, I think it's still the awareness still need to be out there. You know what I'm saying? It still need to be out there, you know what I'm saying? So now when people see, they go, oh shit, that's him. You know what I'm saying?
That surely is him.
You know, a lot of people had their doors open. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. Come in. You welcome here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know the facts behind the situation, but the fact is, if he's a registered sex offender, that means it was a guilty plea or found guilty. It's something. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
If you had to register, that means you had to register. You had to go up to the courthouse, wherever city, state you live in, and put your signature on it. You know, put your John Hancock down. So I definitely believe that, you know, awareness is definitely needed, especially if he's a YouTuber. He's a public figure. You know what I mean?
And you want to hear some shit, man? My nigga, I seen him a couple of times, and he came over here one time. And I stopped that from the day he came over here. All jokes aside, it was just a weird feeling. Because when he came to the stage, this is another thing too. When he come to the stage, it's always about talking about somebody and what he don't like about them. The shit, that's weird. That's weird to me. You understand what I'm saying to you? Word up.
I see it a lot. I see it a lot on YouTube when people go at it with each other. A lot of it's either two sides to everything. It's either people defending somebody or somebody attacking somebody. There is no mediator. There is no mediate ground where people are trying to understand each other. So when that's going on, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get the back and forth. There's not gonna be no understanding. But if you got that type of dirt in your background, it's best to stay clear of all shots.
Facts. If you got something like that in your background,
it's not
you need
to
to be
say that
working
he haven't
in
made a
Lowe's
mistake
department
and changed
store.
Yeah, who's to say that he ain't made a mistake and changed his life around? But if that's the case, then you need to stay out of the dirty shit because you trying to keep your name. You don't want that type of shit to pop up. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm glad my shit clean, beloved.
Yeah,
I swear to God, that's why I'm so glad who I am. You heard me?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's it. When you up here, you arguing back and forth, disrespecting people, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna find out something. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna find out something. It's like a wanted man. You know what they do to a wanted man? They put his face on the poster and they plaster it up everywhere. That's how they find out where motherfucker at. You feel me?
That's a fact.
So
you ain't never
much,
lie. You got a hell of a point there. It's just
Yeah.
that you, beloved, if see me knowing you, the rapport I built with you, and I can say you definitely my brother from another mother. See, if you see how you just expressed that awareness to everyone. You see how you said that? That's not malicious intent. Did you understand what I'm saying? You're right. People are supposed to be exposed to anything endangering, especially that can get into our communities and our babies. But it just seems like when it comes from certain energy and certain people, it's not about like you just expressed it. It's not about public awareness. It's about public humiliation for self-gratification. You dig? Because of bullshit they got within their hearts. You smell me?
Right. Yeah. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just think, you know, like I said, he a public figure. If this was a private person who done something in his private life and he keep into his private self, and he, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they should do. If you got that type of charge out there and you done been released and you home, keep to yourself. Stay the fuck away from people. Stay, because you're a danger. You're really a danger to the community. You know what I'm saying? So you need to stay to yourself. Stay away from people. Live your life.
Good night, Lola
Nobody's saying
Montana.
that you shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have a good night. You shouldn't have a chance to live your life. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be jumping on YouTube, arguing back and forth with people, you know what I'm saying? Doing shit like that. And then this shit pop up out of nowhere. It don't look good. You know what I'm saying? It don't look good.
You're right.
And it ain't come out of nowhere. Motherfuckers was looking for that.
Everybody was looking. Hey, yo, Black, everybody up here. Let me explain something to you. You, me, David Dinkins. People are looking for things to say.
Yeah, they got my paperwork. My paperwork been out there. But see, the thing is this, bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you've done in your past, if you really try to humble yourself and become a better person, and you work on your faults, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, try to be a better person, then you could be. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, nobody is subjected to their history. Nobody is, your history is that's who you are. Nah, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be better and you truly mean it, you work towards doing it, and you put the effort towards doing it, you can be better. We all can be. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's about changing, you know what I'm saying, yourself, changing self first before you try to change the world. You a fucked up individual out there trying to change the world. How that work?
You know what, Black?
A lot of motherfuckers don't like to look themselves in the mirror before they trying to do something for somebody, but they don't want to look their own self in the mirror.
Let me ask you something. Because this is a hell of a conversation I would love to have with somebody with some sense besides myself. Let me ask you something, brother. Because I know your heart and I know how you feel. Let me ask you something. How you feel about this new ideology pertaining to the concept of love between men and women? Because it seemed like I've been hearing some things. I've been told some things in my life. I've seen people go through things in my life. And it seemed like the whole reason why the conversation came up is because, and it's hurtful to say this, because either one of the parties felt as though they were supposed to get some money out of the other one. See, don't get it twisted. It's women that's sitting up thinking because they beautiful or they're attractive or they have good vagina or they good eye candy as they put. That's the description that they have within themselves. That don't mean that your man looks at you like that. They feel as though that they're supposed to be paid for and taken care of. Don't get it twisted, women. There's men out there too that have these whole baby characteristics. Like I said, whole baby characteristics, thinking that their woman is supposed to cater to them and baby to them. But Black, how do you feel about this ideology with love today? Because how do you feel about a woman telling a man, check this out, if you with me and you're not supporting me financially, I should not be with you? How you feel about that? Chocolate kisses, I see you in the building, girl.
If you're with me and you're not supporting me, I shouldn't be with you.
All right, let me ask you something. How would you feel about this? Say, for instance, all right, say you're in a
Hey, Kuba, hit the link, Kuba.
Say you're in a relationship with a woman, right? Yes. Say you got your own responsibilities, Black. Say for instance, Black, you live in Jersey. Your woman lives in Kentucky. Louis V, I see you in the building, right?
That's hard for me, but go ahead.
Just say it's happening like that because of certain circumstances, right?
Yeah. We hypothetical.
You have your bills.
She have hers.
She have her bills. Who bills do you feel as though you should be worried about overall?
Yours. Of course, yours. But if she's living in Arkansas, or Kentucky, or wherever the fuck, and I'm living here, how serious is that relationship? Like, I don't think love can hold something like that together. I don't think love is that strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I don't think so. I mean, long distance relationships. I think long distance relationship is built off of more than love, bro. It got to be built off of trust. It got to be built off of communication. It's a lot more than love that got to hold a long distance relationship together. It got to be way more than love to do that, my nigga. Because we cheat on women that we love.
Preach.
So a long distance. That's why, you know what I'm saying. But love is dangerous. Love can be so many different things. It can be manipulating. It can be deceitful. It can be. Love is dangerous. You know what I'm saying. And sometimes, you know, people believe in being in love. I don't believe in being in love. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Being in love, to me, I believe once you fall in love with someone, you fall out of love with yourself. You allow this person to abuse you, do things to you you wouldn't let the ordinary person do to you. That's just my theory.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? So I just know how to love genuinely. I just love you. I love you. That's what I don't know how to be over, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Abundant about a person. I just know how to love you genuinely and hope that you love me the same way. You know what I'm saying? Give me real love, because when I'm giving you, it's real love. I don't know how to hype it up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I know love is dangerous. Love can crush some people, and it sometimes it can make people, you know, the happiest people. It can build people up.
But so how do you feel about how do you feel about that though? How do you, like you said, and you broke a point down that I ain't never heard nobody say that, man. I ain't never heard nobody say that shit, Black. You just fucked me up when you said once you fall in love with somebody, you fall out of love with yourself. Yo, that shit hit different, bro. I don't even like the way you got me feeling right now, Black.
It's just the truth, because you allow these people to do shit to you that you want to allow other people. Look, I watch talk show after talk show, and they say, well, I'm in love with him. They say, well, why don't you leave him if he beat you? Because I'm in love with him. Why don't you leave him if he keep cheating on you? Because I'm in love with you. Why don't you leave him because I can't be with him out? She is so in love with him, she's no longer in love with herself. She allowing this man to beat her, cheat on her, disrespect her, do all these things to her, and she can't leave him because she's in love with her. She's no longer care about herself.
That's deep. We need 9 likes, y'all. Get your mind right while we get into this, because this conversation is deep. Let's get this shit right, y'all.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Cuba, salute, my friend.
Yeah. What up? Black, what up?
Good, bro.
Say what up, Dice?
Another day alive, brother. Another day free, brother. Glad to see you on the platform, bro. You know you home, brother. You home. Don't y'all never forget that shit. Y'all home.
Shit, I'm live streaming right now. I'm live streaming as we speak right now.
You pop
it up.
What's going on? What's the topic here? What are we talking about?
Talking about love, cool.
We was talking about
love. Oh, love is a beautiful thing, man.
He fucked me up.
Love is a beautiful thing. I've been with my wife I'm going on 31 years with my wife. Love is a beautiful thing.
Inshallah.
Inshallah,
brother. Inshallah, man. That's beautiful.
That's a beautiful thing. Like I said,
31 years. Some people can't get 31 days out of a person.
Some people, when a person is asking you to be in love with them, you know what they're really asking you? Dice, they're asking you to love them more than you love your mother. Love them more than you love your children. Love them more than that's you know what I'm saying? That's that because
no, because then I will have to disagree on that.
because you ask a person, you say, "Do you love me?" A person to say, "Do you love me?" Yeah. Well, are you in love with me? What's the difference?
No, but you said, wait, brother. You said that the female wants you to love her more than your mother. That's what you just said right now, right, brother?
I didn't say all people. I didn't say all. I said some. I said when females
oh, well, some. Okay. So, all right. So, if you're gonna put them in some, okay, some might. Okay, all right.
Yeah, well, like I said, when they asking you to be in love with them, when they asking you that, when they directly asking you that question, do you love me? Yeah, I love you. Or are you in love with me? That means, do you love me more than you love others? Because if I already love
people
you,
don't know love. People don't know the word really means love. I say,
that's a fact. That's a fact. It's a dangerous situation. You know what I'm saying? And it goes for men too.
My thing is, the minute somebody says that they love me, have y'all ever asked this question, Black? Yo, Cuba, you ever asked your woman this question? You ever asked your woman this question, Black? This is a question that I am not scared to ask. But if you're not ready for the answer, you should not ask this question. When a person looks at you, women or men, somebody says they're in love with you. This is the first question I ask. What are you in love with me about? Why? What about me that intrigues you so much that you're in love with me?
I tell them don't. I tell them quick. I don't want you to be stupid for me. I don't want you to allow me to run over you and use you and abuse you, because if you do, I will.
Preach. Boy, you talking tonight, Black.
That's just me. That's just me. I'm not speaking for every man in the world. I'm not speaking for I'm just speaking for me.
So let me ask y'all this question. This straight up question right now. Let me ask you and Cuba this question. Say, for instance, your woman is out of town and she calls you, right, Black? And she says to you, yo, check this out. I feel as though you're not supporting me. And you be like, what you mean? I'm on the phone. I'm talking to you. I'm telling you how much I love you. I'm telling you how important you are. I'm telling you your worth. I'm standing by you. You know what I'm saying? But if she says something to you like, well, you ain't giving me no money, so that means you don't love me. How y'all feel about that?
Money? Well, I can't really speak about that.
That's not love, though.
Nah, because it was a 50-50 relationship. I mean, when you built with the person, you got to have a 50-50 relationship, I'll say. I mean, you got to put in that 50. I mean.
But that is your woman. Y'all not staying in the same state. Put like this. Say y'all not sharing a home. Say y'all stay in the same state, but y'all just not sharing a home. Are you?
So what you call a long distance relationship? That's what you're saying?
No. Say y'all both live in New York. Y'all just share different apartments, right? Are you obligated to pay her bills? Are you obligated to contribute to her bills? If you have your own set of bills, I'm just asking you that.
Oh
no. I don't know. I was never in that.
Because some people feel as though. I know some women.
It's an opinion-based question, Kuba. It's an opinion-based question. He's just asking your opinion.
Yeah, I mean, if you have it, why not? If you have it, why not? But I'm just saying, you know, if you have it, why not? If you don't, then that's something else. I mean, you shouldn't.
Well, let me ask you something.
She don't have it.
If she has it, how come?
If she didn't have it, hold on. First of all, Dice, if she didn't have it,
if she have it, how come it's such a taboo for her not to give it to us?
Nah. I think
why is it so taboo for a man to say, check this out? Since you telling me what I need to help you with, because this is what I notice about some people. Some women, they'll always say what they need help with, but they'll never ask you what you need help with. So this is my thing. Let's just reverse this. Hypothetically speaking, being unbiased. How come if we're in a relationship, dig what I'm saying? We're in a relationship, we're in a committed relationship, we love each other. You live in your apartment, you got your bills and obligations. I live in my apartment, I got my bills and obligations. It seems like it's doomed for us to make sure we contribute to them in their obligations. But if we look upon them like, well, maybe you should shoot me $100 every week or $200 a week, we're looked upon as less of a man. Why is that?
Because women always come up with the idea that a man is supposed to take care of a woman. That's implanted in them from childhood, from birth. Their mothers grow up, don't fuck with no nigga that can't take care of you. Don't do it. So that's implanted in them. Even when they got their own, whatever you give them is supposed to be extra. They're supposed to have their own in what you give them. You know what I'm saying? These women aren't raised to say, you know, grow up and make sure you get a good man and make sure you treat your man right. And, you know, when he's lacking, you make sure you cover him. When you down and he cover you. Like, that's not how they raised. They raised, grow up, make sure you find a man that can take care of you.
Ron Book said, I agree, but with that, but if it has to take every time she asks, it's going to become like you just kicking out. That's a fact.
My thing is this, though. My thing is this, Dice. If you got your own apartment.
Hold on, we got a woman. Hold on, yo. I got to cut you off. Official Eyes said, I have no issue with helping my other Official Eyes.
That's
what
real.
Is your sign? What is your sign, Official Eyes? Go ahead, Black. I'm
look,
sorry.
Listen, what I was saying was that if she has her own apartment, right? That means she's obtained that already. All that happened before you got with her. You got your own apartment. Y'all both got y'all own things that y'all got to take care of, y'all responsibilities in life. If I'm gonna be paying some rent or something, because you know, when you spend money, that comes with a power. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you feel like, yo, out, you can't be paying nobody rent and then she get mad at you and tell you, get out, nigga, get the fuck out of my house.
So you're saying, wait. So you're saying the person in the household, whoever makes the most money, is the one who makes the decision?
No, that's not what I'm saying, Kuba. I'm saying if she got her own apartment, right? Well, if she got her own apartment and I got my own apartment and I'm paying my rent and I'm paying her rent, I will feel kind of fucked up if she ever told me, get the fuck out of my house when I'm paying her rent.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's something else.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why I couldn't be paying her rent.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Now, if we gonna get to the level where we're sharing responsibilities for each other's responsibilities, then we're gonna move in together. It done got to that point where we need to move in together so we can lighten the load on each other. But the thing,
I guess it all depends on the relationship, though, because there's some.
Now, if you got it, you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. That's what they said, right? Now, if you balling and you got the money to pay 4 or 5 different females rent and all that, do what you do.
Hey, that's what I said. You got it. Why not?
But let me ask y'all something. You got it. How come if we rich? Let me ask you something. How come that, like, say for instance, say all of us up here, we millionaires, right? We will go find a woman that isn't nowhere near a millionaire, might not be a thousandaire, but we will love them and take care of them and hold them down for the rest of their life. But how come if it's millionaire women, they won't do that with the men?
I don't agree with you, Dice. I don't agree with you. I think
millionaire you get close to your mic, you're a little low.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead, speak, beloved.
Yeah, I say I don't agree with that. I think millionaire men don't value women at all. I think they throw these women in circles and throw these women around each other. Now, I'm not saying all, but majority's ball players and actors, and they all sleep with the same women.
Nah, fuck them. I ain't talking about them. What I'm talking about is
you said rich.
All right, what I mean by that is I'm thinking about our hood. Like
fuck a celebrity. Fuck a celebrity then.
Hood rich. You know them big elite
niggas
is fucking everything
that's
from
working, he's well off. You mean a well-off person, he's working, he's honest, he's getting his money. You know what I'm saying? That's what you mean.
That or because you know they call them suckers sometimes. Or say a dude in the hood that's like a well-known figure in the hood. You dig what I'm saying?
Turn this off. Because
it's a price. Like, say for instance, if you're known in the hood for getting to that bag, you're gonna be expected to put out that bag because some people feel as though their time is worth money. I agree with that.
Everybody's time is worth money. Mine is too.
I agree with that.
Like, we got to get out. Listen, we got to get out the mindset that we doing something for each other by being around each other, unless we're really elevating each other. If we taking that time to elevate each other, we taking that time, but just mere you being here and me being here, that don't mean shit. Everybody's time is worth something. You feel me? Now, if the time that I'm spending with you right now, that's valuable to me. I'm gaining something from it. So it's not time that's not being spent. So if we building and doing all that, my time is just working just as much as your time is. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying. People say, I've heard females say, well, shit, you gonna pay for my time. You're gonna pay for my time. Like, well, damn, well, who paying for mine?
That's that. Yo, Black. That's the question right there. I need to know. Like all jokes aside, like I have no problem holding down what I care about and what I feel as though, because that's my responsibility. That's my protective. That's my nature as a man. You dig? But once it gets to the fact where I'm feeling though, you think this is something that I'm supposed to do because you're just a woman. See, it's a lot that comes with this, ladies, in my opinion. It's just a lot that comes with this. See, number one, my mother always told me, the one that asks, get away from. The one that don't ask, give the world. See, as a man, you know your responsibility and your obligation. See, but this is what throws me off with some people. Let me just preach for a minute. I have people that will tell me what I need to do or what I should do, but the money that they have go to certain things. There are some women that feel as though they should buy Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada bags, be in all the shows. I had somebody tell me they was going to a Beyonce concert and the tickets was $300 and their rent was $950. So to me, that did not make sense that you would spend $3,300 to go see a show. See, this is when I start looking at your mental state and I'm saying to myself, am I crazy for the time that I invested in you? Was it just a phase? Was it just a facade? Because we get blinded also as men.
We're here.
See, Clarice said a man is supposed to be a provider. Respectfully, Clarice, you know what I was taught? My mother, these people told me. I'm going to show y'all some deep shit. I'm going to give you an example. These people right here told me that a man is not supposed to take care of his woman. A man is supposed to support his woman. These people right here told me that a unit, like Miss Official Eyes said, are supposed to take care of each other. You dig what I'm saying? You see these people right here, my grandparents, they had what you call 3 bank accounts. They had a bank account individually for themselves, and they had a joint bank account. The reason why they had individually bank accounts is for the little bullshit, but the majority of that money back in the days, if my grandfather got $700 a week, $600 went into that joint bank account because as a unit, see, when you're a unit with somebody, you understand your responsibilities. See, it's not about, yo, because you are with me, I'm taking care of you. And it's not because you are with me, you're taking care of me, because that turns to me into a prostitution agreement. So you mean to tell me because you're smiling around me, you're giving me some sex, you're stroking my ego, you think you deserve some money. See, there's a lot that comes with this, ladies. Number one, cooking, cleaning, communication, respect, understanding, support, humbleness, appreciation, admiration. There are so many things that are so simple that men, we need to continue to feel strong and loved. See, women, y'all got the power sometimes to make us feel like the best thing in the world. And then y'all sometimes have the power to make us feel like the lowest scum of the earth.
So what you're saying, Dice, is you take care of me, I take care of you, right? You like I take care of my woman, she take care of me, and as a community, we raise our children. Because it says it takes a village, a community to raise a child, right?
And it takes a motherfucking village to raise a community. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a community to what? Educate a village. That's a fact.
Right.
Of course you can come up, brother. The link is dropped. Yo, Clarice, I want you to pull up too. Anybody can pull up as long as it's respectful, because there's certain things we need to talk about as adults. You know, us grown folks conversation over here. It ain't nothing but love. We got Black to the P. We got Cuba the Bronx up here. You know, it's just certain things, you know what I'm saying? This is what I told y'all. This is what YouTube is about for me. Helping each other, helping myself. 32 in the building, hit that like button. Shout out to our newest member, Official Eyes. She subscribed for the monthly subscription because every week, y'all, at 8 o'clock, I'm doing a rendition of my life for the members only.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be open for y'all. I want y'all to be open. Let me see your face, baby, before you pull up here, y'all.
You said,
salute, beloved.
Upstate, salute.
Salute, G.
Salute. Yeah.
Gary, salute.
How y'all brothers doing?
Salute, baby.
All right. How y'all doing?
Salute.
This is a great
Black
conversation.
Black.
Salute.
And to the women in the chat, y'all more than welcome to pull up because y'all don't want y'all to think we up here being biased because we're just having a grown folks conversation. We would love y'all input, Clarice, Miss Official Eyes. We would love y'all input to any of the women that want to come up here. Like I said, this is what we're trying to do over here. We're trying to strengthen each other, to get through certain problems. See, all of us got problems that we can talk about, and it won't be made fun of over here. You won't be ridiculed and disrespect over here. We trying to get solutions, man. Inshallah. How you doing tonight, though? Well, you been upstate? Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? Just been working, man. Just overloaded in work. So anyway, I wanted to jump in here real quick and say, you know, when you're in a relationship that you're trying to build for the future, you know, that your partner, you want to somebody, you want to look for somebody that is has strengths where your weaknesses are, and vice versa. You know, so you can make a strong unit together.
That's a fact.
You gotta work. You want like when you put a crew together. You know what I'm saying? You don't go get all shooters and no hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like your crew has got to be complete. You know what I'm saying?
Balance.
So
It's balanced.
Right. You got to have that. And, you know, you got to have, you guys got to be on the same page. You guys want the same things, you know, the same goals. You guys got to want this stuff. And you guys got to understand, you know, you're going to have arguments, right? It's not about the argument. What it's about is the coming together and getting past that and making a solution. Because what we don't do is we get in arguments and we get stuck in these arguments. And then those arguments never get solved. So they compound on each other, get bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where you hate that person. You know what I'm saying? They build hatred.
That's a fact.
You know, and that's where we get stuck at because, you know, everybody wants to be right. You know, everybody wants to be the leader, you know, great leaders also follow. Because they let other leaders lead where they know that leader is stronger in that position. You know, you can't have all chiefs with no Indians, right? Some people aren't meant to lead. Some aren't, and that's okay. But if you play your position, then you as part of of this machine.
I don't know, man. I think there's always something that you can do better. There was always an area for you to lead in.
Yes,
you just
there is.
Find out your area of expertise and learn it and be great at it. You know what I'm saying?
Relationships, that's a fact.
Right.
You're right.
So the
You're
thing
right.
with relationships is this, right? So there is no longer.
Yeah. Official Eyes got it. Official Eyes got it. Yep.
Yeah, that lady right there. I don't know who this woman
That's a
is.
fact right there. What she said.
This woman right here is the alien.
Oh, that's
I'm saying this in a good way. I'm saying this, y'all, in such a good way because it's scary. Her interactions with the crowd. You heard what she said? Number one, she has no problem with helping out her man. Number two, she said never go to bed upset with somebody you care about. I heard an old timer tell me that a long time ago.
Me that all the time.
Lord, where you been, girl? Where you been?
So what I think, though, Dice, what I think going on now today is a lot of people are caught up in the stereotypical thoughts of how relationships supposed to go, but there's no longer like that no more. You know what I'm saying? They say a man is supposed to provide for the women, but it's so much more often today that the women got the better job than the man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, brother.
And not only that men are because of the fucking role reversal with the man and the woman, men are becoming more nurturers than women. Women are.
My God. Yo, Black. You gonna stop coming up here doing that shit.
Mass incarceration calls that.
This is the
reality. Stop that shit, Black. I'm dead ass serious, Black.
That's going everywhere.
This is just the facts.
Yo, Black, check this out. It's true because that goes everywhere. Because I live in downtown also, right? I live on a high-rise building.
Turn my head to the back.
And the crazy thing is that I see more dudes and more guys now with strollers and everything.
Y'all niggas crazy. Niggas gonna make me turn my head to the back.
But that's why we're not having young boys becoming young men, because the man is their role has now we got kind of two mothers.
Society is accepted. Society has pushed that
Right.
narrative.
Yeah,
and that was being
they want
accepted.
Yo,
the same
Cuban
sex.
Bronx, you ain't
They
lying.
want
Take a
the
look.
same sex as the role models in families, because they don't want masculinity. They don't want strong men, because if they're strong men, then there are groups of people that get together and will not allow government, not allow
now
things
you
to
have men
happen,
that
not
are more
allow our
comfortable.
communities to be taken over
Right.
by whatever. And if they don't push this, that's mass incarceration did that when they wouldn't allow us fathers in with Section 8, started this whole thing right here. That's what started it.
The separation.
And when everybody went to prison,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Upstate. I'm gonna be honest with you. What happened with that is not that Section 8 dinner. It's that we didn't know the law. You know what I'm saying? Because the law
it's both ways. You're right.
Yeah, because the law has always been, as long as you got children with that woman, then you can go on her Section 8 grant. You can go on her welfare grant.
But
we didn't know that. That's not the information that they provide these women.
No,
when they
I
come
knew
get
that, but
these
you
grants.
had to have a job. You had to go on papers. But if
That's
I'm
a
selling
fact.
drugs, you know
And
what I'm
they
saying?
would not
I
let
don't
you
want
see-
that. I'm out there selling drugs. I'm not getting no job.
You
I'm
know
not
why,
doing
Black?
that.
Because it was a spot in upstate New York. It was upstate in Manhattan. They would not let. First of all, I got two cousins that was given straight up room and board through shelters, but they told them the only way you can come in is if your baby fathers can't come.
Yeah.
And you know what both of them did? You know both of them did, Black?
Right.
You know what they did? They both left their baby father. I swear to God, Black. I seen two of my cousins.
It's
and their
crazy
baby
like
fathers
that. It's
separate
crazy like that
because of a shelter,
welfare or shelter.
It's in my area.
It's
Up
crazy.
here in
It's so
upstate New
crazy.
York.
But I educate these people around, these young men and young women that's having children, and I'm telling them, look, stay in the home, stay with your baby mother. Y'all go to welfare together. Go get on welfare. Do what y'all got to do together. Don't separate. Don't leave out the house. They're gonna put you on child support. They're gonna chase you around. They're gonna lock you up. You ain't gonna be part of your. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we gotta do better. We gotta do better, and we gotta guide them to understand. We gotta build these young boys up to be strong men and be like, hey,
then again, that's right. We have to reverse the reversal.
Yeah. The problem is there's not enough. This this social media. I mean, has
Young Knight, salute, beloved.
So that everybody's got a voice, and there's too many voices, and the problem, everybody's like, it's always a fight. Everything's a fight. Everything is at each other. It's always negative. Because they want us at each other's necks. So now we got a whole group of kids, boys that don't even respect their mothers. They don't have no respect out here. Like,
look what Ron said, y'all. How y'all feel about this? Ron Book says something that's very interesting, y'all.
Yeah, I
because
read
now
that.
you notice they got these AIs. Us a bunch of people, men and women, that are now buying robotic companionship.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You can go to Tokyo.
Companionship.
Yeah, you can go to Tokyo and you can get yourself a girlfriend for the weekend. We did a story about that. It's crazy. It's just ridiculous.
No, not that. I'm talking that's sex slaves. I'm talking about
no. You're renting a family. No. I'm not talking about sex slave. I'm talking about you can rent you can rent a family. You can rent a brother, a sister, a mother in the household while you out there vacation. They'll cook for you and your family. It's crazy.
So
no,
I'm talking about that there are
buying people. No, I'm talking about they buying robots, y'all. Like,
yeah, Cuba saying that people are buying people too.
Yo, but listen, I didn't know about that. That's sex slave because I know a man down here.
No, it's not sex. It don't have nothing to do with.
I heard
They're
that.
buying families. They buying family members.
Hold on, hear what I'm saying. Pay attention, y'all. Everybody, right quick. Pay attention.
Yeah.
If they have somebody, even though we may not want to deal with this, pay attention. And if there's somebody in Japan, pay attention, that has a group or organization that has them set up to formulate where they are for sale, meaning brother, sister, husband, wife, dog, cat, companionship, that's slavery.
Yeah,
that's slavery.
I agree with that.
Somebody is getting a profit. Somebody is getting money off of situations that are being.
But what about
ain't that a service? Ain't that a job? Ain't that a service you providing? So you're getting paid for that?
So
But
that
you know why I
what
say
if
no
you
other
doing it
test
yourself?
out? I
So
think
that,
it's like
what if I'm
slavery.
doing it though?
I mean, you're not being forced. You're not being forced to do it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Now.
If you
You're not
being
being forced.
now if you being forced to do it, that's a whole different story.
That's what I was just about to say.
That's a
Like,
great
what if I
point.
set that up for me and my family? Like,
Great
Have
point.
we
right
got
now,
to the
we gonna-
point where there's real robots that look like human beings that are out here walking around? Have we gotten to that point yet?
Yes, sir. Yes,
reason
sir.
why
I did
I'm
a show on
asking
it the
that-
other day.
Reason why I'm asking that is like when I come around people, like I feel vibes and stuff, right? So that I can feel things, right? And there's been a few times that I've been advised people that I'm like, yo, these people have no soul. Because you have to have a soul to have vibes, you know, like you.
That's a touchy one right there, bro.
Well, I'm
Listen to what she said. Hold on, y'all. Listen to what she said. Miss Official Eyes said. Miss Official Eyes said. Number one, this is a great factor that she said. This is a great factor. She said, I was raised by my father. He taught me a lot. I was always told that if a woman don't love her father, she'll never know how to completely love you. She'll know how to love you how she was shown and how she was raised and structured to love a man. She said her father taught her a lot. She also said,
yeah.
She said, I have to have a strong man. She said, I want a man to match my fly, meaning her diddy bop. As long as it's real love, I have no issues holding my man down. Now, check this out. Listen to this one. This is the one right here that made me almost fall off the chair. Y'all ready for this one? Check this out.
Yeah.
She said, I don't have my son's father on child support. I opened the door. It's up to him. I'm about to pass out, y'all. Y'all take a shot. I'm about to go to. I gotta go to Mars right now.
One of them never had me on child support.
Well, I've never been on child support for my son either.
But
you
know
know,
I'm talking about four baby mothers, right? And 3 of them had taken me for child support. 1 hadn't. I got custody of my kids when they my first 3 when they were 5, 6, and 7, or 4, 5, and 6, and I had custody all the way till they was adults, right? But what I'm saying is, I had one woman that didn't do that. Like we just took care of our son.
Right.
Yeah.
And that you don't find that very often. You know what I'm saying? You don't, because it's a scorned woman is the worst, and it's because a woman gives her all to you, like she gives your heart. And like we don't understand that, because we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We do to a certain extent, but a woman's nurturing because she births children is way different from us. And
but you know what you just said. You know that's from a man's opinion, right?
That's a fact. That is, yeah.
That a scorned woman is the worst, because some women say that a scorned man is even worse than a scorned woman.
Yeah, but is that
Black CP, I was getting ready to ask you something just now. I was getting ready to ask you something, Black. I was just getting ready to ask you something. I was just getting ready to ask you something, Black. Now, when it comes to pain, this is what some people fail to realize, and I'm glad I got men up here to talk about this. Why do women feel as though our degree of hurt and pain, like say for instance, check this out. If a woman says to us, they want a man to quote unquote express their feelings, right? And then we say to them, quote unquote, yo, check this out. This is hurting me. This is bothering me. This is upsetting me. This hurts me to the fact where tears run through my eyes, and it develops an insecurity within myself about me and you. When we say that to some women, they say, now you're complaining, or the conversation is always about you.
Yeah. Or you soft, you sensitive.
Right. My wife would tell me, toughen up, motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
So we're not supposed to show.
It's because of that right there. Just because that we come up with the stereotype that men don't cry.
Right.
Oh, don't shut up. You're a boy. It don't hurt you. Your mother sock the shit out you, dead in your chest. Boom, and say, shut up, you a boy. What does you mean? Like, this is chest muscle, this is skin, muscles, and shit. Like, oh, I got the same shit you got. You know what I'm saying? They just come up with the theory that men don't hurt. Yeah, men don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's why a woman say, oh, if a woman slap you, if a woman slap you, you're supposed to walk away because it ain't supposed to hurt you. Even though it's some heavy hand.
Official eyes. Where you been, Queen?
We feel disrespected.
Facts, Ron. Where
listen.
she been?
Hey, listen,
Where she
y'all
been,
saw-
Ron? He said, "Where you been, Queen?" Yo,
You
she
saw the
gotta be
color
an
purple,
alien.
right? Whoopi
She gotta be
Goldberg.
purple.
Look,
Yo,
you saw
first
the
of
color
all,
purple,
official
right?
eyes.
Dice.
Are you
Whoopi
purple?
Goldberg. Whoopi
Are you
Goldberg
purple?
told Hoppo to beat Oprah Winfrey ass. Oprah Winfrey fucked Hoppo up. You feel me?
Yeah.
See,
Your official eyes. Are you purple? Probably black. Official
Yeah.
eyes. Are you purple?
She might be, but
Are you purple?
just the theory that all men can
Because
beat
the only
women
motherfucker I seen with a heart like that was the purple lady off the Avengers. Remember the purple one of the Avengers? He raised like his daughter.
That's
Yeah.
I like
That's the
that.
only person I seen with a heart like that is the woman off Avengers. What's his name? What's his name? Theo's daughter.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
You heard? Oh Lord, she said, "I'm about to pass out. I'm leaving, y'all. Y'all can take the show." She said, "I know how to follow as long as he's leading me in the right direction." Oh,
That's right.
Black
Oh
to the P,
my
after
God.
you land, I want to come back from what you asked me that question.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no problem.
This woman is a clone.
take my
There's
hat
no
off.
way.
I gotta take my hat
There's no
off.
way.
I just got lightheaded. That's on my mother. I just got lightheaded. I took my hat off.
She's too. Her name is
I just got
official.
lightheaded. I'm not even
Official,
joking.
bro.
Everybody up here, on my beloved mother, yo, Black, that shit just got me lightheaded.
Yes.
That shit just got me lightheaded. I think my hat is too tight. That shit just got me lightheaded.
You gotta get your shit together. Cause she need a strong nigga, not no lightheaded nigga. Get your shit together. Get your shit together up here.
That came in.
Gotta go behind the can behind that one. Y'all gotta go behind the can behind that. That's a fact. I gotta go behind the can behind that one, y'all. I had to put the Abdullah hat on and put the shades on with the spliff, y'all.
Women find it hard to let a man lead because so many men have fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? Then when a strong man comes around,
the problem is
they don't give that chance.
The problem is that, like Wishcomb said earlier, we need to find somebody that compliment us. I don't want a woman that makes me look good, and I don't want a woman that I make look good. I want a woman that compliments me. When we walk down the street, they say, "Damn, they look good together." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
Well, it's all in. It's all in.
That's the era we from, y'all. That's the era we from. People complimented each other. Now you'll see a fat nigga that look like motherfucking Warren Sapp with a woman that look like she should be with a robot.
Yeah, but see, he might be a provider. He might be a very understanding person. She might be a kid. They might work together perfectly. Looks don't make you. Looks ain't gonna make you what. You know what I'm saying?
What's that dude name that was married to Tamar Braxton? He was understanding too. What's his name? Vic.
Oh, that big nigga. He was cheating on the Vince.
Vince, that's his name.
Her dirty, bro.
Vince had money. Vince was cheating on her ass.
But you know what we gotta do is stop talking about like what a man's side, a woman's side. We gotta stop doing this and just shut up and listen to each other and get through and listen to that person and take in from that person and then respond. Change. Work with each other. Understand. I
agree with you. But you gotta listen early. That's the problem. Too many of us start to listen too late. We gotta listen while we
I know. But
listen when we first meet each other, because you want to listen 3-4 years down in a relationship. Now you should have listened.
There's no turning back.
Listen early. Don't stop listening late. When you listen early,
you know what? What do you from another relationship? When you start a relationship, that's what you got to do. You gotta. People got to communicate. You got to talk. You have to be like, listen. This is what I want. Can't. This is what I want out of a relationship, what I expect out, or whatever. You guys got to communicate so you guys can understand where you guys stand, with any relationship. People don't set boundaries or don't set, rules up or whatever, however you want to call it, and then how am I supposed to know your boundaries if you don't say them? You see what I mean? We got to communicate more. We got to understand each other more. We got to listen and we got to respect what's said. We don't got to look at it. Oh, you're weak, or because you're a man and you have feelings. Forget all that. You know what I'm saying? Because really, the weak ones are the ones that don't deal with their feelings. It takes a strong person to deal with feelings. It takes a strong person to deal with emotion. It takes a strong person to get through those and
that's the whole point.
Build up inside and become negative.
But the truth is that we all have both in us. We all have weakness and strength in us.
That's my point. We
You know what I'm
have
saying?
that, so we have to accept it. We have to understand that.
Sometimes we can't
have to-
control that though. Sometimes that's something that we can't control. Sometimes we want to be strong and the weakness is, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit just breaks us. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but
you know what I mean?
our partner can't be down on us and be kicking us while we're
Hey,
down on it. You know, they got to be supporting us. They got to be uplifting us.
If they kicked you while you was down, there was never your partner.
Yeah. If you with somebody
gotta
else
do the
kicking you down, then you
80%,
need to
you
leave
know?
that person. You can't wait for that person to start lifting you up. You have to leave that person and find somebody that's lifting you up. You have to lift yourself up. If you was lifting yourself up,
Gentlemen, I think we have a situation in the comment section. I think Miss Clarice is not really too much agreeing with what's going on here. I think
nah,
there's
see
a
how
this woman
sleeping on
said-
y'all women, Clarice. She said, I think
This
y'all
is one
sleeping
thing
on
right
us
here
women.
that messes up with men and
That's
women.
that's the biggest
I
problem.
read the
She
comments.
said,
That's
no
part of my
matter what,
lunch.
I
So,
don't bring
you know.
my. Hold on, y'all. She said, no matter what I don't do is I don't bring my past into the future. That's what it messes up with men and women. The insecurities and the fears from what they've been through in the past, they bring into the
That
present.
is excellent right there.
Oh,
So
okay,
is
all
that
right.
so is that when the man becomes sensitive then, when he knows the past of the lady or the partner he's with?
When a woman is hurt, right? That woman can't bring that in, and the next man pay for it, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You can't make the next person pay for the last person that hurt you. You see what I mean? We don't start with a clean slate ever. You know, we always start from damage. We always start from a hurt place because that's where we don't heal. We don't know how to.
There's a bunch of shit that we don't do no more. People don't heal. They rush into relationships. There is no dating. There is none of that. None of the things that people used to do to make relationships work. The steps that people used to take, they don't take no more. You meet
Even
somebody.
opening the door, pulling out the chair. You know what I mean? Things like that.
People meet
Giving
each other.
flowers on a date. You know what I mean?
They meet each other. They jump straight into
but life has
relationships.
changed.
And
I mean,
straight into bed. They jump into relationships and straight into bed. There's no dating. There's no getting to know each other. You know, there's none of that. People get
the late night phone calls and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Remember that?
shit don't exist no more.
Yeah.
But you gotta look at the past, because the past, that if we don't look at the past, then we're gonna just repeat it. You know what I'm saying? And our past we have let things slide, and a little at a time. Before we had opened the door, right, but we wouldn't pull the chair out. You know what I'm saying? Then it got to we didn't open the door, we didn't pull the chair out, but we still paid. Then we got to we didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And now we're to the point that nobody does nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's people have let small things go.
I don't know about y'all, but the first sign of toxicity, I'm out. I can't no longer try to make things work. That, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to be out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people hurt themselves and damage themselves.
Black. That's a lot of pain.
People don't.
I've been there, Black. That's a lot of pain, y'all. I hear that.
A lot of people hurt themselves and damage themselves beyond repair. You know what I'm saying? You damage yourself beyond repair when you dealing with a person and you think love is supposed to keep you there. You know what I'm saying?
Most people
not just love. What are you talking about? Love. Some people just jump into relationship. They don't get to know the person. That's the only problem. That's the only problem.
That's a fact.
We just jump into the relationship. That's my girl. He's my. It's crazy.
That's crazy. You've been with this motherfucker this long and you still sleeping with a stranger. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I thought if the girl didn't give it up on the first night forever, that she wasn't worth nothing. Like, I wasn't taught about relationships. Both of my parents have had.
Nah, Clarice, you shouldn't have to tell nobody. If you in a new relationship, if you take
have
time
to be
shown
everything you learn is being shown by somebody.
Yeah, address that.
You come in here not knowing shit about nothing. You don't know nothing. You don't even know how to feed yourself. You can't even take care of yourself when you come into this world. So you're taught everything. So if you're not taught things, how are you supposed to know if normal stuff to most of us looks like my mom is struggling, working hard. It's one. I don't have my dad around. You know what I'm saying?
Ask that question. Answer that question, Dice, when you get a chance.
What's the question?
Clarice said, "Do men ask ladies about their past? Do you ask when you meet a female, you dating her? Are you asking her?"
When I was young, I ain't gonna front. When I was young, like, say, when I did that, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. When I did that in high school.
Do we really go find?
I did that. I'm not gonna front. When it came to junior high school, you know what? When I was in junior high school, I didn't ask. This is what it was. Certain females that I was interested in, or they may be interested in me, I already did my homework, so I would ask about individuals that they may have been with before me that I knew of and the severity of the relationship. But I've never really asked about.
You see, that's what dating coming at, right? Because when you date somebody, you get to know who y'all know they're familiar, or you know him, I know them too. Like you get to know that type of shit. You get to know.
And when you date, that information is volunteered anyway. So you don't be like, oh, in my last relationship, this happened. You ain't got to ask. It could just come up over dinner. Because you took out on a date.
We date and out of our circles, really. You know, like people that we date, we kind of knowing, or somebody's knowing of that person. We don't really date. You don't start dating somebody, that we've never known about too often, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is when we're looking for somebody knows that person, like they're familiar, right? We don't
sometimes that's a factor.
That doesn't, I know. I'm saying for the most part, we already kind of know that people. Is that fair to say?
I mean, with now today, with so many dating sites and websites and all this other shit going on, half these motherfuckers don't know who they sleeping with. These motherfuckers got kids by people they don't even know, bro.
Yo, you know what? This is the question that I do ask.
I got a baby by a girl I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna keep it a whole.
This is the question I do ask. How do y'all feel about this question? Ladies in the chat, how do y'all feel about a man asking y'all this question? This is a question I'm going to ask you. And I mean no disrespect on this. I'm not going to be asking you about your track record and all that other bullshit if we're interested. But this is one question I'm going to ask you. Respectfully, I'm going to ask you if you're into women. That's the question that I need to know the answer
women?
To.
Why is that a question?
Are you into dating women? Are you into sexual relationships with women? Are you a bisexual woman or are you a heterosexual woman? That's a question that I will ask.
Why?
Because
why
now
you ask that?
Why? I'm asking why.
Because it seems like nowadays society has a lot of our women thinking it's cool to just be sexual with each other because they're women. See, this is what I learned. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me this. Answer this question, y'all, to everybody up here, even though I would never do this. Pay attention to this. If 2 women or 3 women go to a club, y'all, tell me if I'm wrong. Stop me where I'm wrong. If they go to a club, they chilling, they have a good time, they chilling, they drinking, everything. They say, yo, bitch, we going over to your house. How come it's totally normal for 3 women to come in the house, strip down, butt naked in front of each other, laugh, joke, smoke cigarettes, drink, get into the shower together, then curl up in the bed together, and people will say that's not signs of lesbianism, that's just sisterly love. Opposed, what if 3 men come in the crib? Check this out. 3 men walk in the crib, they strip down ass nigga. Everybody gonna be like, why did this nigga strip?
You know, that's that question for you. I want to say. Can I give you an example of that? What you saying?
Land.
Okay, so us, we have sex with 5 females. We're the man. A woman has sex with 5 dudes. She's a whore. Do you see the difference there?
That's right.
Can I?
But why is that?
Oh, I hear that. I hear what you're trying to say. I got you.
I just don't. I'm a
Cuba, that's smooth though. I like that. Yeah.
But I don't agree with that. I don't agree that if a woman sleeps with. This is my thing.
Cuba hit it though. He's right there.
Hold on. I don't agree that if a woman sleeps.
It's just that type. That's what we was raised on. Like, you know.
Can I answer the question? And
I raised by some women. My grandmother sold guns, and my grandmother on my pop's side. This is real facts. No disrespect intended. My grandmother sold guns and pussy, my nigga.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't want to get off the topic. I want to answer your question real quick, Dice.
She sold guns and pussy.
Dice, can I answer your question?
So I can actually,
let Black handle it.
As opposed to my grandmother on my mother's side, she's a God-fearing woman that grew up standing by her man.
Yeah, I don't want to get off the topic though, Dice. I want to answer the question.
What's the question?
There's a simple question. There's a simple answer to that question.
Okay.
Women can strip down and lay in the bed with each other and not be a problem, and men can't do that because men aren't as comfortable with their bodies like that. To be hanging around, we're not comfortable with hanging around other men naked like that. Women are more sexually comfortable with themselves like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just we're not comfortable with each other like that to be stripping down, and we got to do that shit in prison.
That you got to be forced. It's like when you locked up in that shower.
Women walk up on each other, grab each other ass, touch each other breasts.
And to me, That's lesbian acts. That's
not a
acts.
no. They're just comfortable with each other's body.
No,
like
hold on.
that.
Listen what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying.
That's my thought.
Yeah, hear what I'm saying. Logically, if a woman walks up on another woman's ass and grabs her ass or grabs her chest, that's a lesbian.
But I know women that do that and won't.
Hear what I'm saying. Like, understand. Hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. No, let me land. Understand. If a man walks up and grabs another man's ass, or a man walks up and grabs a man's dick, or a man walks up and grabs a man's chest, hold on. That's considered gay. That is gay, right?
That's a fact.
I feel as though if a woman walks up and grabs a woman's vagina, hold on, y'all. Let me land. If a woman walks up and grabs a woman's vagina, if a woman walks up and grabs a woman's butt, if a woman walks up and grabs a woman's nipple, that is a sign of a lesbian.
That's a
freak.
That's a freak.
And I respect how you feel on that, right?
And the reason you heard what Cuba said, you know why Cuba said that? If he said that's a freak, because number one, that means she would be up for what? Sex with that woman. Meaning, whether you want to call her a freak, a nun, or
how many times? But how many times girls be twerking and another female slaps their ass? It doesn't mean they like a female.
I tell my cousins this, y'all, down here in North Carolina. That's gay. I just watched my cousin baby father flip out at the family reunion over that. That is gay.
I understand what
very
you're saying,
disrespectful.
but I'm telling you that women have always been comfortable with other women's bodies like that.
I agree with that. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I agree with everything y'all saying, but what I'm saying is I need y'all to agree with me. That's still
I do agree with you. I said I agree with you. I told you
that's still an act of lesbianism.
Bro, when a person tell me they bisexual, I tell them you're gay. Point blank, period. Point blank, period.
Y'all
so bisexual. Bisexual mean you're straight and gay. You're gay.
Y'all
no, this is not an attack on women, Clarice. Hold on. Get up here and talk, Clarice.
I got one.
This is an attack on reality.
Clarice, I got one.
Pull up with your go ahead, forehead.
I got one for you. How come the women nowadays?
Pull up, go ahead, forehead.
I got one. The women nowadays are so cool with the gay men. What if the gay men do the same damn thing to a woman? What do you call that? And they go, hey,
sexual harassment.
What's that?
Sexual harassment.
And they do that.
That's a fact. Matter of fact, bringing that up, I used to be a steward in Smithfield down here. This is a cold-blooded fact. Now, let me tell y'all something. Do you know I watched a man that worked 17 and a half years? Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. He walked up and hugged the girl and said, you know what? You're going to be my next crew leader. That got him fired in a sexual assault case.
Look at that soccer coach that in Italy, the football coach, but the soccer coach that, you know, they won the championship and he kissed her on the lips and he's, I mean, they are
talking to you, Dice. When the sister talking, you better listen.
I hear Clarice. I ain't even answering Clarice till she come up on the stage. Clarice knows she can come up here. Official Eyes, you still in the building? Let me ask her something because she got a little more. Official Eyes, you still in the building, girl? Let me know you still in the building. Let me know you still in the building, girl.
Why do people think it's okay for women to be with each other, but not men?
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
No, society used to say that was okay.
But see, that's the problem. Too many people
gotta turn that down in the background, baby.
I'm just wondering why the society would deem that okay. You know, listen.
Hold on. Miss Official Eyes said she feels as though this is an attack on women. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. Mrs. Official Eyes and Clarice Bradley, please pull up and bless the stage. This is what we need. We need y'all honest input and give us a better clarity of how y'all feel about this situation because we are men. We are men.
Yeah, it's not an attack on
our side.
Hold on, y'all. We are just men giving our perception on what we experience and what we perceive. But we would love for y'all to come up here. You know you can come up here, Clarice. Please come up here and let us know what we're saying right, what we're saying wrong. It's better for us to communicate instead of hitting the type button. All you gotta do is hit that link. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. There you go.
A lot of men is gay. Let's talk. That's a fucking.
I love to learn from.
All you gotta do is pull
up. So we can wear the clothing line, but we can't like them, right? That's what that's saying.
She said, a lot of you men is gay. Let's talk. Pull up.
There is a lot out there.
And she ain't never lying. I see that
She's
so much.
Crazy.
She keeping it a buck.
She ain't
Listen,
lying.
I know she is. I just say,
bro. Listen, bro.
She ain't
I
lying.
ain't never seen it. When I was younger, I'm not gonna say that there wasn't gay people, and I've seen it, but not the way that I see it today. The way this shit walking, the shit go is crazy.
Do you think it's always been that way, though? Do you think
Official Eyes said, she said, I ain't fucking with y'all. It's 5-on-2. Nah, Official Eyes. You and Clarice pull up.
Hey, no, Official, I got your back.
Listen,
we're not doing that, y'all.
Seriously. Yeah, you definitely
hold on for a minute, Black.
You
Clarice, you and Official Eyes, you know we're not doing that. All jokes aside,
Yeah,
we up here, dudes, we joking. We in the locker room. When y'all women come up here, the floor is y'all's. We want to hear y'all. We want to hear y'all input. Brothers and sisters, we want to hear y'all input. You know y'all more than welcome.
I want to ask
y'all know I'll be
now.
joking. But come on up here and let us know the truth. Talk to us. We need your help. If y'all come up here and help, it's not just us. It's not just the men in the chat and 5 people up here. It's other people watching this. It's other men that's going to watch this. It's other women that's going to watch this. Y'all are contributing to helping people solve everyday conversations that we having today.
I don't mind stepping down so they don't feel like there's more men up here.
That's a fact.
I just would like to ask a woman if they have thought that there's always been like this, like a lot of gay men, because they get the vibes. They, like men would probably not, you know, they can like they would see more than us men would see that like we do today. You see what I'm saying?
You know, my grandfather told me this. He told me something a long time ago, and I had to pay attention to what he said. I didn't understand it. He said, when you're a young buck, you want to run around and sow your oats. He said, when you become a man, he said, check this out. He said, when you become a man, there's certain things that you know you want and you don't want. He said, never trust a man, not a young buck. He said, just because you are older in age do not mean you're a man. He said, never trust a young buck that can't stay in one stable. I said, what you mean, Pop? He said, every time you see a dude with a new woman, he doesn't want a woman. He wants a man. That's why he can't keep a woman on his arm. And it didn't hit me until I got older. It didn't hit me till I got older. And the reason why it hit me when I got older, one of our childhood friends by the name of James from Park Place in Utica, this nigga bust his gun. We got jumped in Lincoln Terrace Park. He stayed. All jokes aside, he married a man. And this man, every time we saw him, he was known for some of the baddest females in the world. This is the Bishop Lachlan days and the Mary Bertram days and Wingate and Westinghouse when all the beautiful girls. This nigga came around with the most beautiful women in the world, and now he is full-blown homosexual.
But I when I went to prison, I broke myself down, right? And you know, looked myself in the mirror.
When I went to prison, I fucked with niggas too.
yeah. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. Whoa. Even though what we say is wrong.
Where I'm going with this is, you know, when I was younger, I never allowed one woman to like get like all of my heart because I was afraid of getting my heart broke. And that's the God's honest truth. I was afraid. I was scared to give a woman that. And I, you know, women are more mature than men, right? So when a woman is more mature than a man is, you know, men feel threatened by that. You know, men feel like, you know, they're stronger. Well, my thing was I would find a woman that satisfied I needed. So like I always had 4 or 5 women to satisfy the things that I needed, you know, and I figured that out later on in life that I didn't be vulnerable and take a chance. You know, I lost out on having good friends or, you know, whatever. But I lost out on women and get to know women because I didn't allow anything to develop or transpire. And I was having kids with these women right away, you know, and then I'm pushing them away because, you know, the responsibility was there of what she wanted. And no matter what I did, it was never enough. If she wanted, you know, a strong man and take care of the kids, you did that, then she would bitch about that. You know, then if you weren't doing something, she would bitch about that. You just couldn't satisfy. And it was because I hurt them so much that they hated me. They did not know. I couldn't satisfy them in no means. You know what I'm saying? So I was causing them trouble.
Yo, what the hell?
Well, you don't understand.
Crazy.
If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. You can't.
Somebody take Clarice's phone from her ass, yo, for real.
You can't give.
Clarice from Brooklyn, Black.
Relationships.
She from the town, childhood friend. She don't play no games with
take
her
her
mouth,
phone
yo.
or turn her smart TV the fuck off, please.
She said, "Oh God." Clarice is an animal,
I
y'all.
was raised by all women, and I'm a man, and
y'all think she's scared to come up here if you want to. Clarice will come up here and blow shots at everybody up here, y'all.
Yeah.
I was just a grown man that
I'm
was
run.
able to be to know myself and be sensitive and be vulnerable, where I am be strong and understand that, so I can treat other people correctly. Where if you haven't learned from your mistakes, you haven't learned from things, how are you supposed to be any better?
Yo, my fault, y'all. I gotta take a break on that one, y'all. But hold on, let me get my mind right.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when it come to mine. I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Fuck with y'all.
Clarice she on punishment and she's suspended for 2 weeks.
Yo, I can't fuck with y'all, yo.
Yeah.
Clarice said, I respect the LGBT. I respect the LMNOP
I got
too.
tears in my eyes over here, Dice.
Nightman said, yo, Dice, the niggas are queer.
Yo,
oh, man. Nightman said, yo, he a meat toucher.
Yo, oh my God.
Oh my God. He said a butcher to the end, y'all.
Yeah, I swear to God, like take her tablet, take her
y'all
smart
don't know
TV,
Clarice is crazy.
There's
no such thing as a bad opinion. He's just telling his opinion.
If she got an Obama phone, take that motherfucker from her too. She don't need no devices. You heard me?
She will go take her daughter's phone and get right back up this motherfucker, yo. Yo, she don't play no games. That's Clarice, y'all.
Hey, that's a fact. Yeah, that shit.
Y'all should have seen what she did to Black when she came up here. When Black came up here and started talking to Clarice, she blew his head off, y'all. Black ain't been back since she cursed him out.
Why we can't grow and change anything that we've done, because everything's a joke and everything's funny. We don't get down to the nitty-gritty of things because we can't handle that as people, because nobody can show emotion and nobody can show anything, because that's the way society has been. Everybody laughs and blows it off, but nothing's ever learned or developed from it.
Let me tell you something, Upstate. Sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying out this motherfucker, bro.
That's a fact.
That's because times are so hard.
You know I cry. Y'all know Dice a waterhead. You tell them, Black. They know I'm a waterhead.
People crying
I've been in touch with my feelings.
And I know you know Upstate. You've been through this shit before.
I know, but every time there's a build on something like this always happens, and then the smoke gets out of the build. You know.
No. That's just no such thing as a bad opinion over here. We let everybody opinion talk. It was just a joke, but nah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We don't know. Nobody don't really know. See, me personally, let me explain something to you. You know why I laugh at that shit too? Because the same thing, believe it or not, New York Upset, they didn't never say the gay shit, but they was like, I'm too emotional because I just care. So I went through that scrutiny along. Like I learned in 6 months what some people in YouTube will never learn. This right here, Black to the P said this shit. This is much more mental than it is physical. This can be wearing physical, but if your mental is not right on YouTube, you go crazy.
Oh yeah. I was raised with nothing but women, with one strong. My grandfather was the strongest person that probably anybody that knew him would say the same thing. The strongest person they'd ever known in life. And so I understood women and things because I was around them all the time. But my grandfather put the time in to teach me how to be a man. Did I learn everything? No. Do we all learn everything? No. But if you don't learn from your mistakes and understand where you messed up at, how are you supposed to do anything better?
That's a fact. That's a big fact. That's a big
I know
fact.
I messed up. I cared about me and really only me, you know, and I didn't want no commitment. All I wanted was whatever I wanted, and it was women. That's it.
I understand. Like I said, my thing is, like, it's rare, but all I've ever wanted was loyalty. That's all I've ever wanted was loyalty. Like somebody understanding and loyal. That's it. It's real rare sometimes when you can find somebody by being loyal. See, me, I'm so motherfucking real with the situation. Some people's definition of the word loyalty is much different than the word loyalty that I have. Loyalty means standing by a nigga right and standing by me when I'm wrong. Standing by me when I'm up and standing by me when I'm down. Some people just want to be around for the convenience of their upliftment or their gain. And that's the sad part about the world.
That's mostly what it is. But I'd rather be respected because then they'll have loyalty with it. And with respect, you're looked at differently than with loyalty. That's just my thought, you know.
Yeah, no such thing as no bad opinion. Not over here. That's a fact. But they will say every time, like it seemed like the society, I'm going to stop blaming society. I'm going to start blaming individuals because we all have the right, you know what I'm saying, to do individual things. There was a story one time about a man.
But you're different.
It was a donkey tied to the tree. So the donkey, when you tied it to the tree, the donkey just squealed all night. Wah, 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 wah. So the neighbor of the man with the donkey got upset with that shit. So he came out one night and he let the donkey go. He unraveled the donkey from the tree. So when the person that owned the donkey woke up the next morning, he found out that the donkey had grazed all over the person that unlet him yard. The person that untied him from the tree got so mad at the donkey, he killed the donkey. The owner of the donkey went in the crib, got his gun, and killed the motherfucking owner that killed the donkey. The motherfucking man that killed the owner of the donkey, the woman had 2 children. She told her 2 children, she said, "Joe, I want y'all to go kill that man for killing your father." The 2 little boys went and killed the man that killed their father. The woman came outside with a gun and killed the woman and her 2 children for telling them to kill her husband. At the end of the story, the only thing that the devil did was convince the original farmer to unloosen the donkey from the tree. Everything else that was done that was evil was done by the decision of mankind. Exactly. Society is telling us what to do when we have the individual right to stand on our own independence as individuals instead of following the masses.
Yeah, but it takes a strong person to be an individual and lead that it is to just follow the masses and go along with it. That's why the mass has gotten, that's why it's called the mass, because it's the biggest proportion of everything.
That's like you. I seen you a couple of times. I remember you used to come fuck with us over here. I seen you in a couple of chats, and I was like New York State, his conversation is all, well, to me, when you've been over here and certain things, I said you always had an intellectual conversation. And when I saw you in certain chats, it's like, this is what I noticed about YouTube. YouTube is confusing people, and people are adapting to ignorance. People are really, really adapting to ignorance. That's why some people don't have the ear to hear the truth. I noticed YouTube has turned people since this pandemic into a disguise of how can I say it? A disguise of just fiction.
I don't know, shit. I open a YouTube rehab on my show, so if anybody got some issues or problems, they can always come there and speak the issues. It's crazy.
Yo,
that's why I'm open.
I see you in the building. Yo, I'm gonna holler at you too, Q, because I'm about to be in. A sad part is I'm not sure. I want to do Labor Day parade. I'm trying to get up there for the Labor Day parade, but within the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be in the town, Q. I'm gonna definitely link up with you, bro. I'm gonna definitely link up with you. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get up there for the motherfucking Labor Day parade. My whole
sure.
They're like, yo, Dice, come through, man. I'm trying to do the Labor Day parade. You know what I'm saying? But I'm popping up in BK, Monica. I'm popping up to have some good talks and good walks. You understand what I'm saying to you? Some good talks and some good walks. Official Eyes says she'll be at the Labor Day parade. Let me find out. She a gangster. Yo, Ron Boogs, she said she gonna be at the Labor Day parade, Ron Boogs.
Might as well go live out there. Shit.
That's a fact. That's actually my intentions, to go live Labor Day with the goons, with the goons, the ones that changed their life. I'm talking about the new goons. You see, the new goons is the ones that got jobs and relationships and families and children and trying to stay away from the sucker shit. I'm not talking about we the old goons. The new goons, them new goons will kill you. Them little niggas will shoot the shit out you. See, the old goons, we trying to just enjoy some Hennessy, some good pictures, some great memories, and try to get on back home. You dig what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Oh, she said she's from Jersey. She said she'll be there. I know that's right.
Okay.
Word up.
Well, one last thing.
Like Eastern Parkway Labor Day, man. Nothing like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I grew up in Flatbush, Brooklyn, man. We used to get it in, man. What?
You know, I'm from the night Park and Prospect, so that shit was crowded. I remember we had the gate. I mean, we had the barbershop back in the day. I remember we did 15,000 one day with the police on the like when you come up Utica Avenue for the Labor Day, it would be 3-4 police. It would be 3-4 police on Sterling on each side. So that's 6 police.
Okay.
Oh, we did 15,000 right in front of their face. Facts. I never forget that shit. My man M. God said that. He said, yo, we just did 15,000. I said, 15,000 what? He said $15,000. We opened up 7:30 in the morning. 1 o'clock, we had 15 bands.
Those were the days, man.
Them was the good old days. I'm glad I still got my mind. My mind should have the little bit of the mind I got left. I'm keeping that. Word up.
You gotta be careful how much you interact on YouTube, then, because YouTube is going to take.
Oh no, I don't go nowhere. You won't see me on nobody platform, beloved, unless it's Latin Pain. I'm gonna tell you where you might see me at. You definitely see me in Latin Pain.
Oh, you already know about to say. Oh,
you definitely see me at Behind the Bar.
All right.
You definitely see me at the Real Fruit Podcast. You definitely see me at Bad Vibes. You definitely see me at Mikey B.
Okay.
You definitely see me at Cosmology Bay, and that's it.
That's it. Yep.
And that's it. Anything else? Nah. Shout out to China Brim. Shout out to the 050, but you won't even see me. You know what? I might go over there and holler at China to fuck with him one time. But all jokes aside, I ain't fucking with nothing like that. Black to the P. If he go live, I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not. I'm staying away from certain shit. I'm not going. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, you told me the same thing.
Shout out to everybody with their content, whatever they want to do. I just got a different vibe. I got a different vibe. I'm not going. First of all, I'm not going nowhere where anybody's disrespecting or incriminating anybody. I'm not going nowhere where anybody's lying and slandering anybody's name because it was done to me. I didn't have niggas up here say I was a rat, pussy. What do you say? What else? What the fuck is it? They done said so much goofy shit up here about me. You dig what I'm saying? I done tried to line a nigga up. They said I killed the nigga. And a bunch of these goofy ass niggas had something to really, really believe and say about that because they never even knew who I am. If people really knew who I was, Gary, talk to them. If they really knew the cloth I came from,
I'm
real different, man. I'm real different. And then I see certain people that
I observed for years, man. I could say years. I watched YouTube for years before I even had the courage to come up here and say hello to anybody.
And I never
came across this brother right here, Dallas, and I was like, you know what? Something ain't right. And I seen him defending himself about something, and then me and him started talking.
And then the brother, she got a bunch of female soldiers. What the fuck? Yo, let me tell you something. She said she got a bunch of female soldiers, y'all.
Who?
Official Eyes.
Oh, wait a minute.
She said she gonna be at the Eastern Parkway Labor Day Parade. Her and her official female soldiers.
Soldiers. Oh shit.
That's a dangerous word. She said soldiers.
Soldiers.
The only person
Was
I hear
it,
say soldier is Sade. She said, I'm a soldier of love. Every day of my heart. That's a fact.
Oh, did you see the whole show, the Latin Pain show we did today, man? Dice, I know you was there, but did you see the whole thing?
I fell asleep. I smoked out. I fell asleep. I was smoking that motherfucking gumbo. That's why I got gumbo on the whatchamacallit right now. I'm smoking that gumbo. That shit got me feeling like Dumbo.
Yeah, we got a good one.
Not even drinking on some nice cold water and some lemonade. She said she's
Yeah,
stationed in MD, y'all.
today.
Oh, she in the service. She in the service.
Oh, okay.
And she got 2 sons, 7 and 17. Single mother,
Damn.
got sense, love her father, will hold a man down, says she will follow as long as you leading in the right direction, says she loves hard. Man, listen, that's rare. She like a brand, she like a pair of motherfucking ballets from 91. You can't find them.
That's a real woman. No disrespect to anything, but a real woman knows when to do what.
And she down with the Big Dice monthly family subscription. She's a member. Y'all better get down with this membership. We got 4 members so far. Y'all better get down with this membership. It was 1 in the building, 2 in the building, 3 in the building. Now it's 4 in the building.
Oh yeah, I got to get up on that. Yeah, I'm just
This
waiting
membership
for my
is real right. Every Saturday at 8 o'clock. This membership is real right.
Yeah, I got to get up on that.
Word up.
So people ask the question,
exclusive content. She said, Nightman said, and she hit one of these niggas in the head. Military women. He said, military women is hoes too. Yo, Nightman is crazy. But you know what? They say in the service, that's where people have some of the most dangerous and adulterous affairs, because they grow to get to know people and with them so long away from their loved ones. That shit is sad just because of the simple fact of human nature.
And the structure.
Human nature, man. Word up.
So they asked the question of, what do we do to help, change things, right? And the only thing that I could come up with is, got people if they're like 45 and up, is to focus on the grandchildren, right? And do what you can there, because my grandfather was a very strong influence in my life, and, kids tend to listen to, other people more than their parents sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So if you raise your kids properly and they're doing things right, you're kind of hitting them from all angles. But if you at least try to do something with them from 0 to 5 years old, is the most impact on a child's mind that there is. That sets the foundation for the rest of their life. So how they're going to
that's facts. That's why I don't date soldiers. Damn. She said that's facts, y'all. That's why she don't date soldiers. Damn.
Wow.
That's crazy. But they say, like they said, your heart grows fonder. And then again, that's a deep one. We can have a conversation about that too. Military affairs and workplace affairs, because I've worked in plants and I've worked places where people have relationships at home and they have on-job relationships, quote unquote. Let me see your face, baby, and then you can cover up before you pull up. Make sure you ain't. Let me see your face. All right, beloved. You good. Salute, beloved. You on mute, baby.
Yo, peace. I
appreciate you for your support and all that too, bro. I appreciate you always holding it down, man. I see the fire hydrant. That's definitely
hey, Dice, you ain't gotta do all that, my nigga.
Nah, that's what we do, bro. We gotta do that.
Yeah,
bro. You always hold brother down, bro.
Real quick, just to address the military thing, people expressing their opinions and shit. Just want to put something in perspective for people that, whether they served, they didn't serve, or whatever. You got to understand something. You're in an environment where people walk around with their paycheck on their chest or on their shoulders. You understand what I'm saying? All you got to do is look at their rank, and you know how much money they make. You know what I'm saying? So whether you, whether you higher up in rank and you might be attracted to a female lower in rank, you know what you're able to provide, and vice versa. That female at a lower rank looking at a dude with a higher rank, you know what I'm saying? She know what he can provide based on, you know, their ideology of how they want to live their lives and shit. You understand? And it ain't nothing hidden because everybody knows how the pay structure goes according to the ranks. So that be the number one. That be the number one discombobulator in interactions between males and females in a military setting. You understand what I'm saying?
Monetary views, monetary gain.
Yeah, monetary gain. There you go. Greed. The creed is greed. Word.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy.
We just did a complete circle right there because that's what we started with.
That's a fact. It all fell back to the money.
Yep.
It all falls back to that good old money. He dropped out. I dropped the link back if you want to pull back up.
So it's been so hitting our heads that that's what we worship is the money. Money is over everything. So, you know, that it's all about money. It's all about what you got on, you know, what you drive in, how big your house is, all that stuff.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, that money, man, there's something about that money.
Well, think about it. When you don't have it, you know, you're miserable.
That money will do it to them every time.
When you have it,
but it's not just women, it's men also.
Actually, and anybody. And if you have never been broke, you're not going to appreciate that money the same way as somebody that's been broke.
And shout out to the people that serve for the country, man. Shout out to my man Quincy. He out there in Texas doing his thing. He made a career out of that. And he loved it.
Okay.
And he loved it. I ain't knocking him.
All right.
And I got a cousin that went out to, he actually lives in Afghanistan. He went out there on a cleanup crew because my family thought he was crazy. He went out there, they was paying like about what, $1,900 a day. He been out there 6 years. He been out there 6 years.
I was over.
You to come out there and help clean up, and they was paying you more just because you knew English. Facts.
You know how crazy it is, man. Different tax brackets, their relationships are different, are way different. You know what I'm saying? So when we're speaking upon that, we can't speak upon like billionaire people's relationships like that because that's what it is. It's about the money, about it's about the look and all that. It's not about love. The only love is the money.
Facts. Facts.
She
said they love it over there. They said they love us there. That's a safe zone.
Where is that again?
He in Afghanistan. And he wasn't in the service. He just went over there because of actually a shutdown. They was down here in North Carolina a few years back, about 6-7 years back, talking about that because of the cleanup and the rubbish and the garbage over there and the lack of people that was communicating because of the high volume of Americans that was over there. My cousin, when he went over there, he was getting like $1,700, $1,900 a day. He's been over there 6 years. He's not coming back. He said, fuck America.
Yeah, but most people listen and watch the news and get their opinions on it, not have experience or know someone that's had experience that really, what it really is totally different from what we being shoved down our throats on TV.
Yeah, just like Africa. They show you the worst parts of Africa and all that, but actually Africa is the richest spot in the motherfucking world, right next to Dubai. They won't show you the cities and the rich parts about that. They just show you the filthy parts and make you have this empathy and make you think you got to contribute and keep sending this money and this money and this money over there because
it's all about
money.
It's all about a picture. It's all about a picture. They want to keep those blood diamonds safe because if it's nice over there and people are invited, then more people hands are going to be in the pot.
She said if she didn't have any children, she would have stayed out there. That's deep, and that's a black woman. She said if she didn't have kids, she would have stayed. That's deep. That's really, really deep. What up? Well, I appreciate y'all. Y'all, we had a good one tonight. 2.5 hours, great content. We wasn't killing nobody or nothing like that. Everybody had a great perspective. I want the women to start popping up here, but we're going to get them up here for their ladies' night so we can sit back in the cut and just let them talk, vent, and express their dues, their rights, their wrongs. And then I think in a totality, all of us will be able to learn from each other, man. Instead of talking at each other, we can start talking to each other. Everything will turn out all right.
So what time tomorrow? What time are you doing our thing tomorrow, Dice? What time the first show is, man?
I don't know. I see. First of all, I got to go to the doctor's office. First thing in the morning, I got to be in the doctor's at 10. Well, 10 ain't first thing in the morning, but I got to be there at 10:15. And I got to do some errands and everything like that. But I'm gonna try to make sure I do one by at least 12 or 1 o'clock for the first show. And official wise, we're trying to do the women's night for Wednesday nights, or matter of fact, tomorrow we can find out. We can vote on this. We try to do what's the best time we think to do it. The women's night for Wednesday night, or Friday or Saturday night. You know, Saturday nights I'm gonna do the hour on my members only. I'm gonna do that at 8 o'clock. But then we still got.
I'm gonna be joining that members only as soon as I get that check this week. I'm taking care of that members only, so I can get on that. So I'm gonna take care of that. But
that's the exclusive. That's the exclusive.
Yeah. But I'm saying as far as our YouTube shit, I want to make sure we get that taken care of and get these likes and these numbers up.
Word up, Miss Official Eyes. Do you have an Instagram page, Miss Official Eyes,
or something for real?
Word up. We trying to see now.
We don't want to lose you.
Get some people. My thing is, I'm trying to get some. See, this is what it is. I know, like Clarice. Clarice, she got a attitude on her, but she from Brooklyn. We love Clarice. She real. I want reality up here, but I also want each other that's gonna be up here to hear each other talk and respect each other. You understand what I'm saying to you? Respect. This is what we need the women for. Yo, do me a favor, Miss Official Eyes. Follow me. Request to follow me at the Big Dice Chronicles. The Big Dice Chronicles on Instagram. Word up. We're going to have to get that together. We're going to definitely, because if we get her, we got Clarice, we got Hazel Eyes, we got Meek, you know what I'm saying? Older women, like people, you know what I'm saying? Hazel Eyes, we got Tamika, we got.
In our age group. Yeah.
You know, grown-ups, you know, and we need women from all. We got Clarice with her daughters too. I want Clarice to have her daughters to come up here too, because she had one of her daughters up here on one of the shows on her perspective. You know what I'm saying? We got to hear our little sisters too. Because if we hear our little sisters, the young sisters, these are the ones that are going to be able to relate to our young brothers. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
God bless you. When we were younger kids, nice meeting you, sweetheart. Really nice meeting you, for real.
Word up in a totality. Like I said, the older.
Well, I'm the oldest one here. I'm 53, so you know what I mean? I'm 53, so.
Stay in tune with. I'll be 51 September the 10th in a few weeks.
You already know I'm the oldest one here, 53. So you already know. That's why they keep me around, and I always keep a cold one. You already know.
And this year, my birthday actually falls on last year was on a Saturday. This year it falls on a Sunday. So at 12:01 p.m. on that Saturday, my birthday starts.
Oh, we're gonna do something crazy that day. We're gonna have a show that night. We have to have a show.
You know what? I was actually thinking about something because my peoples was talking to me about something. Like a few of my, like it's 4 of us, it's 6 of us. Excuse me. We all Virgos. My man's and them is going to Miami.
Okay.
They already got the mansion. They already got the rented. It's already up. They already there. But I'm like, you know what I told them this year? I said this year what I want to do is, I just want to actually I'm going to my mother's. I'm going to my mother's gravesite. Going to check my mom's and my grandmother.
God bless. God bless.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if my son gonna be able to get off. So, you know, I'm just trying to actually stay real cool and grounded this year because number one, like I said, I'm trying to stay real grounded. You know, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to get away from certain shit. I'm reconditioning my mind. A lot of shit I don't even desire anymore, like real rap.
Oh yeah, let me answer a question because somebody asked me something in the chat. Yo, Nightmare, nah, I ain't got no cousin named Michael and no cousin named Calvin, man. Nah, definitely don't, man. I'm a Jamaican, man. I was born in Maypen, Jamaica. You know what I mean? In 1969.
Yeah, man.
So a lot of people don't know I'm Jamaican. So I just sit back. So I sit back and relax. I know if one thing, if you cross me the wrong way, I know I'm the kind of guy that'll come in your house and kill not only you, but all the roaches and everybody else. Everybody has to go. So I'm not one of those people that play games like that. So yeah, but Michael, I don't know a Michael. Nightman, I don't know a Michael. I'm glad you asked me that. I don't know a Michael Minor. I don't know him. But Calvin Minor, I might have a Calvin Minor. Yeah. My father is James Minor. I don't know if you might know that. I don't know if you might know that. But if my father's name is James. Yeah, James Minor is my father's name. Yes. And we have a sister named Felicia. Felicia. Because I'm Gary. Yeah. I'm Gary. Yeah.
You said Big G. You said Big G. Keep a cold one, a.k.a. Keep a cold one.
Yes, Nightman. Yes. I just said James. Yes. James Minor is my father. James Minor. Yeah. From down south.
We kin too. He said y'all kin too. That's deep. Small world.
Let me find out, Nightman. But Nightman, we gotta hook up. We're gonna do something with, we're gonna figure out something where I can get connected. Because I guess I'm still learning how to connect with the thing. Because I don't have Instagram. I don't do Facebook. I don't do none of this. The only reason why I'm here is because, like I said, I mess with Dice. I mess with Latin Pain. 10 Toes is my favorite entertainment guy. So that's it. That's as far as I go. As everybody else, Mikey B. And those
she said
dudes,
Saturday would be a better time. She said she'll have her wine Saturday. I know that's right. She got that wine. Yeah. She got that wine, cold one.
Well, Nightman, we're gonna talk, bro. We're gonna talk. I think he might be a relative of mine.
All right, y'all. Have a good one. I gotta be up at 6 to go to work.
Well, shout out to everybody. I'm about to shut this down, man. Everybody that pulled up and spent some time with me, man. Y'all already know it's much appreciated and much love.
Yeah.
I'm going to live tomorrow, probably around 12 or 1 o'clock. Y'all know. Just set that bell notification when y'all know when I'm doing what I'm doing, like Patrick Ewing. Let's slide out with y'all for y'all.
All right, with the love.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us. Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in a hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. brothers. Me and Job, that's my brother. You know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never love us. Gang.